Alright, so I'm procrastinating on the insulation because this stuff says it's only good to 200 degrees and should only be installed on the inside of the car. Meh. But I do have some old header wrap, so that's probably what I'm going to do anyway. So anyway, I've moved on to oxygen bung, sensor bung installation, which needs to go about there and about there. And those I measured have a step in them. It's kind of nice. And the step diameter is just about 7/8, 0.875. So I'm going to go get my step drill, my little step bits, and just poke a hole in there and open them up, get those seated, and then we're going to go burn those in, because that should be the last welding I need to do. And then I can get this stuff back to its rightful home and get these clamps on, wrap it up, and see if we got an exhaust system. Alright, so we got the punch. These will end up pointing up because of the angle of the pipe when it's on. My luck, poke right through both sides. Maybe something else to weld up. Alright. I'll get out the old step bit. And 7/8 is all the way up to the top of this bad boy, which, as we can see, seems to be about right. That's as far out as she goes. So, put it back in low speed. See what we can do. That'll be close if I run out of depth. We're gonna make it. Not quite. There she goes. Slick. That's not perfect because, you know, the pipe's round and this is flat, but that'll at least give me some decent material to weld to. That's one. Not quite. All right. There she is. Got them both done. Now, this Holley system does not have the capability to use 2 oxygen sensors. But I figure I can put a spot for 2 in, and then if I ever take it to a dyno or whatever, they can run their wideband in on one side while the Holley's run on the other. Or Holley says that if you do have that, 2 locations for it, to test them both and use whichever one runs leaner. And then you know which side's the leaner, and that injection system will control to that air-fuel ratio, which should keep the engine safer, which makes sense to me. So now I'm going to go try to make some more ugly welds and get these babies sealed up. And then we'll be back. Alright, she ain't great, but I don't think she's going anywhere, and I don't think she's going to leak. So, then the other one cool off, get the plug in there, and then we're going to put these babies back together. Alright, I have to say, I like those clamps. It is not what you would do if you were looking for something that was light, but they work for this kind of thing, and they're a lot better than your typical horseshoe clamp because they're not going to crimp the metal. So this will come apart again if I ever need to. O2 sensors look good. Pointing up, about 8 inches from the header collector. Should be a good place to sniff. Plenty of room to run either side. So now we're going to get this fired up and give it a rev. Get something to get that exhaust past the running board. And I probably should put something to block these wires. Like that. Now. Oh, that is so good. That is great. Carburetor didn't make too bad either. Alright, before we set something on fire, let's shut that off. Whoo! Oh, that sounds so good. Got a little bit of gunk burning off the mufflers and the pipes. Man, that sounds good. Wow, that is impressive. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap those because that's kind of hot. The muffler isn't. The back pipe is, but the muffler being insulated actually because it's a glass pack, it's got insulation inside of it. It's not hot at all. The pipes all are though, so we're definitely going to have to protect it because that fiberglass is going to get kind of warm. But man, that is a good sound. That is throaty. That is what a big block's supposed to sound like. So, well, other than a few minor tweaks like extending the tips out from under the running board and wrapping it with the exhaust header tape, I think we're about done with the exhaust, and we are about ready to get on with the intake manifold, for which I ordered a gasket this morning. So, there we go. That's today's update. Man, that really sounds good. So, guess we'll talk to y'all later. Hope y'all having a good day. Take care.